Welcome to Butts and Stuff, a barbecue podcast.
Where the topics are always random and they try to slip in a little barbecue.
Now, here's your pitmaster in the making, Chris.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Butts and Stuff, a barbecue podcast. I am your host, Chris, here with my co-host, Jazz. Had some headphone.
Oh God!
I had some headphone troubles there.
Sorry,
I missed the spooge.
I spooched off the table. Oh, got it all over the place.
Dude, you suck at that.
What? How come the last 4 or 5 times I've had this problem?
For you YouTubers out there, the camera is fixed.
Yeah, we think we got it fixed.
My hand doesn't look like it's.
Doesn't look weird.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Oh no!
If you don't chew Big Red, well,
Yeah. So anywho,
what is crack-a-lackin', homie?
oh, not much.
Am I too loud?
I don't know. I got to get everything set here.
I
Okay.
know. We're way off. It's been a rough couple of weeks.
Well, I did some sound work this past week, so I had everything adjusted weird.
Sound work.
Yeah.
Becoming a sound engineer.
I'm working on some stuff.
Okay.
So, anywho, what's going on?
I had a burp.
It,
I've been sitting in your driveway drinking.
I know.
That's fine with me. I sat in your driveway.
You were only like 40 minutes early.
Mhm. Well, the kids had to get haircuts.
It's like, hey, I'm going to be there closer to 5. It's like, I'm not even close.
It's fine. It wasn't that big a deal. I told you I'd just sit there and drink. Wait for you. Not a big deal. Anyway.
Just ignore them.
Yeah.
So, anywho,
So what's up?
what's this big old thing?
That is the trophy.
As we teased last week, we were going to discuss the Effingham Jam.
That is the trophy. The trophy I didn't think we were going to get.
And at least you have something to show to lead us into it.
Yeah. So it went well, obviously. We got a trophy. Brought home a trophy. Jake had it for like a night, and then I brought it. He brought it to me, and then I brought it for the podcast, and I'm gonna send it back.
You like that?
Oh, did you mute yourself to burp?
Sure did.
What a jerk. But yeah, I'm gonna give it back to Nathan. It's his. I mean, it was his team. So
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good time.
So, Team Holy Smokers.
Team Holler Smokers. We brought home the top hog in the corporate division,
Ooh.
which we didn't even know we were gonna get.
What, you guys did what, pork loin?
We did pork loin, chicken, and then we did apple pie baked beans.
Oh, Jake's baked beans.
Dude, them baked beans are killer. Loved them. I'm going to make them for Christmas.
They're a good one. They are.
Yeah, that was really nice. So, yeah, we spent all day. Got there about 8 o'clock. Cooked some.
Left at like 9.
Jeez. Okay.
I wondered if you knew that was going to be that long of a day.
No. Okay. So they told us that normally they do the awards at like 5:30.
Oh, good God.
They're like, oh, yeah, we do the awards like 5:30. No. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Well, like 5:30 rolled around, and I saw the one guy walking. I was like, what time are you guys going to do awards? And he was like, oh, not till the band takes their first break. I was like, what do you mean they just started?
No.
He goes, yeah, it'll be like 8:15, 8:30. What?
What time did you guys run out of samples?
Oh, we started handing out at 4. It was like 4:30. It's when we started handing out. We were done at like 5:30.
Oh, dang.
But I mean, the entire time that we were handing out, like we had a line.
Oh.
I mean, there was a lot of people. We gave away a bunch of chicken, a bunch of pork, and then 2 giant pans of baked beans. And I mean, they're talking 2-ounce samples.
Right.
I mean, that was a lot of food.
A lot of baked beans.
It was a lot of people.
So you got any? What was your role in the?
I don't know. I was more the photographer.
I wondered about that.
Yeah, I was just fine.
Seeing as Nathan is a professional photographer.
Yeah. So I did more of the pictures and video and stuff. I did help. I mean, it wasn't like I didn't do anything. Like I injected everything for him, and they did the seasoning. Jake did the trimming, and yeah, and then we just I brought my pellet grill, my 2 drums, and then we had Jake's Nathan's Masterbuilt, the gravity fed. What are you looking at?
I was seeing what was on the other side of this paper.
Yeah, so we had four grills basically all together. So I tended the fires and did some injecting, and we all kind of agreed on what we were doing.
Cool.
So yeah, it's a good time.
Came out good. So
came out well. Yeah. So
I mean,
so we go up. Get this. All right. So we go up there. We were going up for our awards, and we're ready. We're done. We're ready to go home. Like this. None of us want to be here for the band.
Yeah.
None of us want to be here to drink. Like we just want to get our award and go home. And so we get up there and wait, and they start calling everybody. And the guy that got first in pork, that was the first thing they called, and it was this Team Wonky Donkey. I was like, who is this Team Wonky Donkey?
That guy's he's funny.
He showed up in a kilt.
So did you go look at his smoker?
No.
They call themselves the Wonky Donkeys.
Yeah.
Because pulling that smoker is wonky. He said this smoker is wonky.
Oh.
They pulled it out of a barn.
Yeah.
And it just started cooking on it. And
oh, geez.
So yeah.
Well, the whole time I seen them over there because they were kind of diagonal from us, and I'm like Wonky Donkey, what a team name!
There's some good cooks,
and the whole day there was a guy over there. My American flag overalls or coveralls or whatever, and they were the shorts, and all that, all one piece thing. Just a guy over there wearing that and nothing else, no shirt, just that, and he's got pit viper glasses, kind of like a mullet looking thing.
Just screamed America,
and I'm like, these guys are here to party. The one dude's walking around in a kilt. I'm like, these guys are just here to party. I was I wasn't worried about them. Whatever.
There's some good cooks.
Yeah, didn't think nothing of them. And so we go to awards. And they're like, first place, Team Wonky Donkey. I'm like, holy crap, they got a first place call. And then it was chicken, Wonky Donkey. I'm like, what the heck? And then there was something else, Wonky Donkey. I'm like, whoa.
I've cooked against them twice, and they're pretty good.
Dude, these dudes cleaned up.
So they won the individual.
Yeah, they won. I think he went home with 4 awards, altogether.
That sounds about right.
I think he got grand champ or whatever. But yeah, so then another I won't mention names, but the people who made the block, they took home, which is kind of backwards. They took home the sauce and seasoning award, which I'm not sure exactly what they turned in, a sauce or a seasoning. Most people just turned in sauce, I'm assuming, because that's what we did. But they turned that in, and so they got the sauce and seasoning award, and we're like, oh crap, we're the seasoning group, wish we would have got that award,
This was supposed to be us.
We were like, oh, dang. I was like, well, we're not getting anything else. So I turned my camera off. And I'm like, we're not getting any of these other ones. We didn't get no calls. We're out of it. Whatever. And then they're like, we got 3 more awards. We got Top Hog Corporate, Top Hog Amateur, and Grand Champion. I'm like, well, we're definitely not getting those. So then they go Top Hog Corporate, and they call us, and I'm like, holy crap! And I didn't have my camera on.
You just have to be consistent.
Didn't have my camera on. Yeah. So basically, we just got a good overall score. Yeah. So
that's all it takes.
And Nathan's like, "How did we get this?" I was like, "Because you're a business." He's like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense." I was like,
"I don't understand the corporate."
He's like, "Why did we get a corporate?" And I'm like, "Because you competed as a business." And he's like, "Oh yeah."
Oh, good night.
I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "It makes sense." He's like, "Yeah." It was funny. It was a good time. It really was. And then I don't even remember who got the amateur one or the grand champion.
So are you going back next year?
Oh, I would do it again. It was a good time. I think you need to do it.
Well,
I'll put it to you this way:
if they would have kept the KCBS, I would have been there.
And I understand. We did talk to that guy about it, and he said that basically it really didn't bring anything to the community because they don't give away samples or nothing. They don't bring anybody out. Basically, and I get it. I understand.
They won't bring it back.
No, they're not going to bring it back.
Interesting.
And that wasn't really his decision. It was really the city's decision.
Yeah, well, Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, well, that's what it was. And I understand it. I think we need to. I would love to see the fair bring the KCBS.
I don't know if it'd work at the fair.
I think it would be great if they did it the first weekend.
I think so. If they're going to do it at the fairgrounds, Altamont has that like a fall festival.
Oh, I think that would be Fest?
No, there's.
I mean, Shoots and Fest would be great to have it too.
Last year they did like a hometown festival or something at Schmidt Park, didn't they? They're doing it again this year.
No, they did that was the quincentennial or whatever.
Oh, okay. Well, Altamont needs to do like a little town celebration.
I think Shoots and Fest would be a good one too.
Oh, I do
because
too.
I think that would be a great. Because I mean, come on, it's a big drinking fest.
Yeah.
And then you have bands and stuff out there. They have all the volleyball tournaments and stuff.
I think it'd be a good time.
I think it'd be a good time to have a KCBS tournament.
I've been thinking about how I can integrate one because I want to just put one on.
I think it would be awesome to have one. I just think the fairgrounds would be a great place to do it because there's a lot more ground out there.
It is. I mean, all the facilities are already there.
Yeah, everything's there. I mean, you just need to figure out how to get them in there and when to have it.
You just got to get enough teams dedicated to make it worth it.
Yeah.
If you can get 20 teams right off the bat.
Yeah.
I think it'd work.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But definitely. If it was like 8 teams and then, I don't think that'd work.
Yeah. And it wouldn't be I think it'd be great because there's already Shoots the Fest already has a thing going on.
Yeah.
So you're not really bringing the KCBS to bring people out, but
right.
you just kind of incorporate it in. So it's just more people that are going to be there.
I agree. I agree.
So
we need to do something.
I think that'd be great.
This is a big enough community to have one.
I think if you did it enough and got enough people to come after a couple years, I think it would build itself.
Yeah.
It would make Shoots. It would be. You remember back. What was the biker rally? A-Bait.
Mm-hmm.
A-Bait used to be huge for this town.
Yeah.
Granted, A-Bait was A-Bait, but A-Bait used to be huge for the town. It brought in a lot of money.
There's a reason A-Bait's not in Effingham anymore. Well, it's in Decatur now.
Well, I get it. I understand the reasoning behind it, but my point is it brought people to the town. Whether it was for they didn't attract people to town. They just attracted that group of people.
So, we do it on the Saturday of the fair with the demo derby. Because I think during the day, that's the cop and kids day for the midway.
No, I don't know about that. That's just usually like the $20 armband day.
I thought Saturday morning was like the ride with the cops or whatever.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Anyway.
I've never heard of that one. But
you do the barbecue stuff, and then boom, you got a demo derby.
That would be all right. But the problem with that is a demo derby brings so many people, you wouldn't have a place to do it out there.
Well,
because you couldn't do it in the field, you couldn't do it where the rides were, and you couldn't do it in the parking because that parking will be packed.
Well, that's true.
So there's really no place out there that day to do it. That's why I said do it on like the first day before the rides come in.
Well,
then they can do it out there in the center.
The first weekend.
Yeah, which was technically this Saturday
during the tractor pull.
Yeah.
Because
then the rides and stuff aren't there yet.
Yeah, I know. That'd be all right.
Or like I said, Shoots the Fest. Shoots the Fest would be great because there'll be plenty of room out there. Anyway.
Boy, that'd be fun. Anyway,
I know. I think it'd be a good time.
Ideas. Yeah. What do you guys think? Barbecue?
Yes. Let us know. I think it's a great idea. I'd love to have a big one come into the fairgrounds.
Oh, I agree.
I think it'd be a good time. Anyway.
Anyhow.
So, yeah, we took home a good trophy.
Good.
I got to take the trophy back. I'm not keeping it. Out of all these ones that we've done, I still have not got one to take home.
You got an envelope last time.
I got an envelope with some money. Still in the negative.
Still in the black.
Still in the black.
Or I guess it's red.
It's red.
Yeah, still in the red. Sorry.
The red. Didn't make it back to the black.
Nope. Well, it's the gray. It's the neutral zone. No profit.
No profit.
I made it to the gray.
Broke even. Yeah. So, what'd you do this weekend? Anything fancy?
I cleaned my grills, like deep cleaned my grills.
Cool. That's what I have to do now.
And yeah, my drum was nasty.
2 weekends of cooking.
My drum was nasty, but
I cleaned mine out last week. Before we did this one, I went and just cleaned everything. It's probably the first time I actually washed out the inside.
Oh, that's
God.
I got the grill degreaser or the grill. Pit Boss makes a grill cleaner. I sprayed that on it, hosed everything down.
Yeah,
the smell.
Yeah, mine wasn't that bad, I guess, but I didn't spray any cleaner on the inside because I was getting ready to use it. Yeah. So I was like, I don't want to do that right before competition.
Well, that's why I use that citrus spray.
Like you're trying to get us a sponsorship. Citrus Safe.
That's the goodest stuff to use.
The goodest. Citrus Safe.
So anyway, I was going to talk about that because somebody asked me the other day about cleaning grills.
Oh yeah.
Like, I've heard of people taking
I don't clean the lids.
What is it? The Dawn, the little power spray,
power wash. Power spray.
So I've heard of people doing that. I've heard of people using the grill cleaner, the citrus safe, all kinds of different stuff. So I did some trials.
Yeah.
I used Dawn on one.
Yeah.
And I used citrus safe on another.
Yeah.
Can't tell the difference.
Can't tell the difference.
Nope. It still left enough residue it didn't take it down to bare metal.
Yeah.
So there's still a little bit of seasoning on it.
I used.
I didn't scrub any of it. All I did was spray everything, let it sit for 10 minutes, and hosed it off.
Oh, I used that generic grill cleaner stuff I had, and I sprayed the outsides of everything, and I like all my outsides out and scrubbed on it, and it all came real clean. I'm like, ooh, they all look new.
I did that with the Dawn. I sprayed Dawn on the outside and used a sponge and wiped everything. I'm like, oh, they're shiny.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, it looks like it's new again. I didn't know that they could do that.
So, through my trials and tribulations, is that right?
Trials and tribulations. Yeah, I think that's right.
I'm calling it okay to use Dawn. Just don't scrub.
Well, Dawn's one of those things like, what is it? They use them on the animals and stuff with the oil spills and stuff.
I figure if it's safe for a duck, it's safe for a grill.
Yeah, I would think so. I just worry about.
I told her, I was like, I'm going to take my grates out and take them to the shop and put them in the parts washer.
I had that thought while I was cleaning my last week. I was like, I bet I could take these to Chris's shop because.
But then I was like, that soap's really not food safe. And
well, I mean,
but by God, it'd be clean.
It'd be clean. I think it'd be fine.
Oh, I think it would be too.
Because I thought about that with my pellet grill because those grates are so hard to clean. I actually took the grates out and laid them on the ground and used my power washer.
Yeah,
because I was like, "There's no way I can get these clean with a brush." Well, because it's not a grate like you normally have. It's that weird honeycomb look.
Yeah,
you can't clean that. But anyway,
SOS pad.
That'd take a long time.
Yeah.
I got the scrubber pad thing.
I did learn those barrels that has like the leftover wax in it, board wax. Yeah. Don't put one of those in a parts washer.
No.
Oh my God. The wax does not melt.
Oh.
And it just gets
You tried to clean one out that way?
I had to change the water after it. I had just changed the water and put new soap in it. And that soap is not cheap.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to stick a barrel in there and clean it.
Yeah.
Horrible idea. Freaking horrible.
Didn't work.
Well, it worked.
Yeah.
It got it clean, but there were still little specks of wax everywhere. I'm like, that was the dumbest idea I've ever had.
Oh, God.
So I had to drain all that water out and redo it. But it's clean.
It's clean now. So you're saying you're working on a barrel?
I started to, and then I got some other projects going on, so I had to.
I should have came by and got the other thing from you today.
Put that to the side, but
I should have came by and got the other thing from you today, or had you put it in your truck and bring
I wasn't
it
even there.
Oh.
When you got off, I wasn't even there. I was taking care of some other stuff.
Oh. I'll come by tomorrow.
But anywho,
I gotta come.
Nobody wants to hear about that.
Oh, I gotta come by tomorrow anyway.
So
you gonna be there tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll come by tomorrow.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So anywho, did you cook anything?
Yeah. Last weekend.
Did you cook anything at home?
No.
I actually haven't watched the video yet.
Bro, I got home 9:00 on Friday night, and because this was a Friday thing.
Yeah.
Because I took the entire day off, which was great. So I want to tell you the story, but I don't like to say the name of the company that I work for, just in case.
Okay.
So I'll try to be vague.
It's not a block.
No. So this company makes things related to something anyway, and they showed up. So I deliver stuff, right? And some of the guys that work at our store were delivering stuff out there to the cook,
okay.
They were delivering the awards. Let's put it that way.
Okay. And
they showed up and they backed the truck up and was going to start unloading stuff. And I walked up there and I went, I just want to let you know that I'm not here to help. I'm here to watch. I said, there is no way in hell I am sitting here and helping you. I said, it is my day off.
And how'd that go?
I didn't lift anything.
Did you get a beer and watch them?
I should have. They weren't serving yet, but I should have stood there and drank and watched them. Hey, guys. But yeah, I watched them unload the whole truck. I was like, I am not helping.
What an ass.
I was like, I'm off work today. Screw this.
Oh,
but I stood there and talked to them while they were unloading. It was fun.
Well, I cooked a Wagyu steak
Did you?
Saturday.
Is it one of them ribeyes
Saturday
that you
night?
told me to get from Walmart?
Yeah.
I like those.
So they had them on sale because, like, I think it was, I bought it on the 21st and the use by date was the 22nd.
Yeah.
So instead of, I don't know, they were like $6 off a steak or something like that. But I was going to get them anyways. And then I saw that there was a couple that were marked down. I was like, well, I guess I'm getting them.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I just did a little Montreal steak on them.
Those Wagyu ones are really great and they taste great.
Oh,
I just wish they were thicker.
Oh my God, I think they're perfect.
Because I love getting the prime ones that are like the really thick ones. Those are my favorite.
Oh, I love them Wagyus because okay, so I messed up. I don't know how long ago it's been, and overcooked one because I didn't judge the thickness. I just did what I normally do, throw it on there.
Yeah.
One of them came out perfect, 135. One of them came out at like 155.
Oops.
You couldn't tell though.
Oh,
when
really?
you cut through them, it was just butter. Oh my God, they're so good.
I like them. I love the taste of them. I like them. I think they're great.
Yeah.
And they're not price. There's not any difference.
No, there's really
the
not.
thick ones are just as expensive as those.
I mean, yeah, okay.
I just like the thick ones better.
It might be a couple dollars more if you go by size, but
Yeah.
I'm
I mean, if
telling-
you buy a bigger one, obviously. It's
I'm
gonna be
telling
like
you,
a
they
buck
are
more or whatever.
good.
Yeah.
And you
they're
can't screw them up.
No.
I've tried.
But I don't know. I just like the thicker ones. I don't know. Something about the thick steaks.
Yeah.
I'm a thick boy. I need thick steaks.
Well, you know.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Once you know how to cook them,
Yeah, I know.
yeah, that's the big thing.
Learning how to cook a steak has been my greatest
We still
goal.
need to do that video where we just do a podcast and just cook steaks.
Oh, I know. I think we could do it. We could just set up a couple little grills outside like your garage or something.
Just bring a Weber, the Smoky Joe. I've got one, and
Yeah, we can just sit out
We'll
there
just-
and cook a steak.
cook beer. Dang boomhauer. So yeah, we cooked that. I was gonna play with we got a new deep fryer.
Yeah.
And I was gonna do some things in it. And yesterday we just
I got some ideas. Oh! Reminded me. Deep fryer. I don't know how I got into this thought from deep fryer. So I have a thought.
Okay.
Okay. Hear me out. Tell me what you think of this idea.
Okay.
So go to a competition.
Okay.
Okay. Gotta do People's Choice.
Screw people's choice. Okay.
Here's my thought.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring my pellet smoker.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pellet smoke a bunch of pizza rolls.
They're still smoked.
Okay, well think about this. I've done it before, and they turn out I really like them on a pellet smoker. I really do. I 100% love them on a pellet smoker. Okay, but
French fries are my favorite.
dude, French fries,
Yeah.
tater tots, onion rings.
I haven't done tater tots.
mozzarella sticks.
Ooh,
Awesome.
I think we're gonna have tater tot casserole.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna try it.
yeah, dude. 100% do it on a
Yeah.
pellet grill. It's fantastic. Adds a whole new element to
Yeah.
it. Anyway,
Okay.
so take a pizza roll. Okay, you cook it on your pellet grill.
Words are so hard.
Pellet grill.
Okay.
Okay. Then at the end of it, you take a toothpick. You take a cube of mozzarella cheese or like a string cheese, cut it up or whatever.
Yeah.
Put it on your toothpick. Put your toothpick in the pizza roll.
Okay.
Let it melt. Okay.
So it's like a mozzarella covered.
Like a mozzarella covered pizza roll. Top it with a little bit of garlic butter.
Oh, that'd be good.
Serve it. So I tried this.
Okay.
I haven't tried the mozzarella stick
Okay.
part of it that way because I was kind of thinking,
That
well, once
might
you
work.
poke it. But I tried the garlic butter pizza
Yeah.
roll. Dude, you didn't think pizza rolls could get better? I'm telling you. Pellet grill pizza roll with garlic butter,
Oh,
game changer.
So I was gonna do Scotch eggs. Have you heard of these?
Yeah, I've heard of these.
So
Somebody, where was
Susie Bullock posted
Somebody just did that. I watched. Did I watch it or did it happen?
it. She posted it on her blog. So if you
I
guys,
don't know who that is.
Hey Girl Hey.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so Susie Bullock-
You would have said that to begin with.
Well, I like to talk about these people like I know who they are.
I don't know her.
So, for those of you that don't know, a Scotch egg is a hard-boiled egg covered in sausage, smoked.
It sounds really good. But
Yum.
I'm just not a hard-boiled egg fan. Although I've seen some hard-boiled eggs that sound really good.
So, yeah.
I can't breathe out my nose. If you guys hear me breathing weird, I apologize. I can't breathe out my nose. My horrible sinus
Smoked
issues.
Scotch eggs. They just look delicious.
They look good, except in that picture, the centers do not look hard-boiled.
Well, I don't know if you actually... That's probably more of a soft boil.
Do you put the egg in there?
So you
hard boil it first and then put the meat around it? Okay,
Yep.
that makes a difference.
Yep. And then
I was like, how do you get a hard boiled egg inside of it?
So, have you ever tried a hard boiled egg in an air fryer?
No.
Go home and try it.
Why?
You can do them in an air fryer.
Really? Well, I guess it's just the same.
My damn dogs are barking.
Well, your wife's probably home. No?
She's watching Barbie.
Oh, then the dogs are definitely barking at my kids then.
Yeah, probably.
But she went to watch Barbie. I want to watch
did.
Barbie.
They went and had a girls' day.
Why not?
I want to go watch Oppenheimer.
Well, I'm not gonna watch either one until they come out on like Hulu or whatever, Prime Video, because those videos I'm not really
So
like gonna pay for.
I wanted to watch Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Do you realize that movie's 3 hours long?
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
they said there's a lot of issues with that movie.
She said a lot of her girlfriends are going to watch it, and the girls are falling asleep, and the husbands love the movie. I'm like, well, yeah, they love it. The girls are going to sleep. They can watch it without having to say, "What's going on? What's this? What's an atomic bomb?"
I have to get up and go pee.
So yeah.
Well,
Who's dropping Oppenheimer? Is this the true story?
yeah, I like to see them both. I like to see the Barbie movie. I like to take my daughter to it. I think my daughter would get a kick out of it.
Well, there you go.
But I'm not going to go pay for it.
Why not?
I'll wait till it comes out where I can rent it.
You can go to the reclining seats and
I have a reclining seat in my living room.
Oh, what a wanker!
With the fridge full of beer.
What a wanker!
Within arm's reach.
What a wanker!
I'm not a wanker. I'm a dad. There's a difference.
A good dad would take their daughter to see Barbie in the theater.
Probably. I didn't say I was a good dad. I said I was a dad.
I'm a dad.
I didn't say I was a good dad.
But
there's a difference.
So yeah, Barbie.
So anyway, I hear you're buying a new car.
No, probably not. It's definitely not new, but
I told my wife I was looking at buying this new trailer.
Yeah.
Not really new trailer, a used trailer. And she apparently already has plans to make a beach on the back of it for a parade. That's a nice car.
Yeah.
You don't need that.
No, I don't.
But you were gonna get it.
Well, I told her, I said, I will bring I will bring it to the budget committee and we will discuss it.
Listen, budget committee. Yeah. This is my discussion.
The shop needs it. I'm telling you.
Gonna buy it for the shop.
Well, if I do that, I don't have to tell her.
No. Nah, I don't think that's how that works.
It's not how it works at all.
I don't think that's how that works.
She is on the budget committee for both personal and professional.
Oh, yeah. I understand that one.
But you buy the car, you got to look good, right?
Well, it's for parade use.
That's
you
right.
Stick it out front.
That's right.
Drive to work, just park it out in the yard.
I was thinking about that the other day. I need a lawn ornament.
What a parade?
No, so I got that tractor.
Yeah.
And it runs, but I don't have it back together yet.
Yeah.
I'm like, I should just put it in the yard as a yard ornament.
Yeah, but what's the point of that?
I don't know.
Spend a lot of money to make it run, and you just go stick it in your yard.
I don't know. I kind of lost interest in it.
No.
Like,
I feel like this is how a lot of your projects go.
It is, because I get to where they run, and I'm so excited they run, and then I'm just like, well, I did my part.
Yeah, I got to run.
Yeah, I got it.
It's, I was listening to somebody else today, because I listened to a lot of like the drag racing stuff. And these guys were talking about kind of the same thing. They're like, we go through all this money and you build this race car or whatever. And then the next thing you know, like 30 days later, it's for sale.
Yep.
Because now they got to build a different one.
Yep. It's the fact of building it. That's what excites me.
You want to build it to this spec.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm like with a lot of things. Like, oh, I want this grill, but I want all the accessories too. And you
Yep.
go look at all the accessories. You're like, oh, you can do this, you can do that.
Yeah, I need that. I need this.
It's like Blackstone's got the market cornered on that because you're like,
Oh
oh, I got
my
a Blackstone. Then you
God.
go look at all the Blackstone accessories and you're like, oh my God, they have a grill caddy.
Yeah.
Like, what do
Yeah,
I need
this.
a grill caddy for? It's never going to leave my porch.
What do I need a $200 cart for? I don't know, but I need it.
Yeah. I don't know why you need this, but they have a lot of cool accessories.
Yeah, well,
Everything is Blackstone.
that is it. Barbecue accessories are a sucker.
Oh, yeah. I know. I get it.
Oh
too.
my gosh.
I'm trying to find I'm working hard
Okay.
trying to find me a charcoal sponsor. Because I realized,
and
so
how's
I
that going for you?
I'm just started on it. So we're just gonna let it go. I need a charcoal sponsor and I need a meat sponsor
I agree. Meat sponsor.
because that way that's my two biggest expenses is charcoal and meat
Yeah. Yeah.
and pellets, which I don't use a lot of pellets because I
Yeah.
use my pellet grill as much as I used to.
I use mine a lot at home, but not.
I don't know.
Not at competitions.
I went through this like I don't know if I'm just in a phase or what, but like the charcoal is just more my style. I guess I've just
Yeah,
learned to
that's fine.
use it
Yeah.
better than just like spraying it with lighter fluid and lighting it and throwing your steak on it. Like
I'm glad that I never went through that phase.
I am just
I have never. I can honestly say I've never used lighter fluid
yeah
because growing up, Dad always had the electric igniter that you stick
Yeah.
in the coals and it gets hot.
well I don't think I've ever used lighter fluid because I went through the charcoal chimney and that's
Yep.
what I learned
Yeah.
and then of course I had propane so I just never used it.
Yeah.
I don't think I've
Now
ever
when we camp, I use the shit out of it.
all right BJ.
I mean, that wood's got to get hot to burn.
He
eh?
did tell me not too long ago that he started a fire without
Dude,
fluid.
Ever since I found
I was really impressed
tumbleweeds,
by that.
game changer.
Oh yeah, tumbleweeds.
Oh
are
my
good.
God.
I don't even hardly use my charcoal chimney anymore
I don't either.
because I used to use tumbleweeds on
Oh my
everything.
gosh, those things are amazing.
Yeah, especially if you stick it in there and you stick like all your charcoal around it, and you can have just like
That's
a
how I do
little
my-
bit sticking out.
When I start
You
my
light
drums,
that
that's how I
sucker.
do it.
Game changer.
But it takes, by the
That's how I
time
lit
you
my
do that,
drums this weekend.
it takes about an hour to heat your drums up.
Yeah, it takes about an hour. Start about an hour ahead of time. You start, trimming everything and seasoning everything up, and then you let it sit for a minute to let your seasonings set in, and then by the time that's done,
I will
Time to
say,
go.
when I
Throw 'em
cleaned my
on.
drum out, I still had a half of barrel or a half a basket of charcoal still.
I'm telling
So
you.
that is how efficient mine burned that
That's
night.
what I was trying to explain this because I've had so many people, especially in just the last 2 weekends, ask me about my drums.
Mhm.
They're like, "Oh, I've never seen that before," and I'm like, "Let me tell you." I was like, "If you want to save on fuel, like your wood and your
Yep.
and whatever, a drum is the way to go. It
If
is
you want
so efficient.
Wood flavored with a set it and forget it
Yeah.
thing, get a drum.
Get a drum, 100%.
Oh my God, they're the flavor is amazing.
Yeah, you get the flavor, you get
And
the
my
ease
drum
of
will run
use,
8
the
hours.
Set it and forget it, and like I said, you could fill that whole basket up, and you probably won't go through a whole basket in a normal competition cook.
Oh no. I tested mine and mine will run right at about 8 hours before it starts fluctuating.
Yeah.
But even at 8 hours, there's still plenty of fuel left.
Oh yeah,
It's just, you kind of got to start feathering
I need
it
to
a
go
little.
see how much is in there, but I bet you I still can't see the bottom. I bet you
Yeah.
it's still full charcoal.
Yeah, I opened mine up. I took that diffuser plate off and I was like, holy crap.
Yeah,
But
it's good.
normally I just let it burn.
Drums are just the way.
As soon
to
as
go.
I'm done cooking, I open her all the way and let her burn.
I'm 100% convinced that drums are the way to be. I'd love to have at least one more, and have a bigger one,
Yeah.
and then I would never have to bring a pellet grill or whatever.
The 22 inch is the way to go.
Yeah, I need something bigger, but
That's what she
I
said.
don't know. I've been kicking around. I got some things I got to get on the market to sell, and I'm thinking about getting a small generator. And
That's a good
and then I
purchase.
feel like if I got that, I would be set to do almost any competition.
That
around
is a
the
good
area.
purchase.
Because then I can bring the 2 drums and the pellet grill.
Yeah.
And I'd be set.
Yeah.
And a fan.
In my opinion, all these have like local competitions, a couple drums and a pellet, that's all you need.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's
I
it.
mean, if you're just doing just ribs and chicken or
And
rib-
half the time,
pork
the
butt
pellet
and
grill
ribs.
is just for the people's choice or to keep food warm. That's it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean,
dude, we did the 2 giant pans of those beans and cooked them, and we didn't really cook them. You usually just heating it up because I mean the beans are already cooked. You just got to heat them, and so we did that, and so we heated up, and then I cranked it down to low. And I've never had my pellet grill on low setting before.
Yeah,
170 degrees. Just kept them warm. That's all it did.
That's all it is.
Yep.
Yeah,
and by the time we started serving, I flipped it off, and it just sat in there, and it was still warm.
Yeah.
It works great. I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway.
I don't know. So
I can't breathe.
Yeah. Got anything else?
I got nothing else.
Okay. Well,
just wanted to show off the trophy.
We'll go ahead and wrap this up, and
shake the trophy. Now I have to give it back. That's fine.
Oh man. So where are they going to find this video?
Oh, you're going to find it on the YouTube. Sorry, I was stretching. You can find it on YouTube, NewBQ Backyard Barbecue, NEWBQ on the YouTubes. Find me on TikTok, NEWBQ Backyard Barbecue. You're going to find me on Facebook and Instagram, NewBQ 2020. I got a new banner ordered, so people can find me when I have my banner if you're out and about.
Ooh.
Hopefully, I'm not sure when that's coming in.
Fancy.
I'll have to bring it in, show it to you.
Yeah.
So anyway, where are they going to find you?
So anywho, you guys want to connect with me at Aspire Mission Barbecue on Instagram. If you want to connect with the show, it is Butts and Stuff Podcast on Facebook and Instagram. Be sure to get out, like us, rate us, subscribe to us, tell your friends. Tell your friends.
Help us.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
So, guys,
if you have multiple accounts, we need those.
Yeah, just go through them all and start clicking. But
help us out.
Be sure to join us next week. We got Fair Week coming up. It starts this weekend, so we'll be doing a little bit of fair food talking next week. So be sure to join us.
Yeah, it's going to be, I don't know if we'll even have a podcast next week.
So, guys, we'll catch you on the next one.